are the 7 reasons why Bodygame makes women instantly attracted to you. Starting with the first one, which is that your physique speaks before you do. So you are communicating things all of the time through your body language. And the beautiful thing when you build an amazing body is that you are naturally just displaying very strong masculine traits that are being communicated before you even say a word. This gives you so much more confidence, so much more presence and aura as a man compared to someone who is skinny fat, or just outright fat. You have this edge. It is like starting a race halfway to the finish line instead of, or everyone else is starting at the start. You get that advantage. It gives you a competitive edge compared to everyone else who doesn't have Bodygame. So that is the first thing. And boys, if you wanted to have the best Bodygame possible, you need to have high tests and you need to boost your test as much as you possibly can. And for that reason, I'm giving you the guide that took my testosterone from the low hundreds up to 900 nanograms per deciliter. This guide is genuinely so valuable, I could charge money for it, but I'm going to give it to you guys completely for free because I want every single one of you to succeed and get the baddest bitches in the world. That is completely for free. It's the first link in the description below. And the second one is that your discipline speaks through your body. Once again, going back to nonverbal communication, this is just something that girls are going to pick up on naturally when you have a great physique. You don't have to try and showcase or brag or talk about any of your character traits. They're naturally just displayed. Girls are going to see that you're a very disciplined man because unless you have the most elite genetics, which most people don't, it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice to build an attractive body. And that's one of the first things that they're going to notice besides just the attractiveness factor is your character traits as a man that it took to build the attractive body. And the third thing is that when you have broad shoulders and a V-taper, it signals primal attraction in women. This goes back thousands of years ago to the hunter-gatherer days. If you were a man who had broad shoulders and a V-taper, it signified that you had high testosterone, made you a good reproductive partner, made you a good protector and provider for a family, which is what a woman wanted. So this was biologically programmed into her mind to find you attractive. Just as men find the hourglass shape on a woman attractive, it's biologically programmed in. Like, I don't like fat girls. I'm gonna say it. It doesn't turn me on. I don't find it attractive at all. I've never fucked a fat girl and I won't, right? So it's the same thing for girls. They're gonna have a completely different outlook on you if you are broad shoulders with a V-taper compared to fat or just skinny like a twig and you just look like a pencil. There's nothing wide about you. There's such a different attraction factor when you develop that masculine physique. And the next thing is that muscles give an unspoken confidence. You don't need to vocalize that you have muscles or that you're strong or that you're masculine and tough and all these things. It's just communicated naturally. You just have this unspoken presence, especially if you're someone who has true internal confidence and you have high levels of self-belief and you're a good communicator and you're charismatic. It just gives you this extra layer of confidence that you otherwise wouldn't have without the muscles. The muscles are this important factor in making you someone who seems very confident, very successful, very just masculine as a whole, which is something that girls are going to find attractive. So it gives this added layer of confidence that you otherwise wouldn't have. And the fifth thing is that muscles change your energy and presence. It's something that you could not obtain without having a great physique. There's literal changes in your testosterone, in your energy, the way you feel about yourself when you build an attractive body that you just couldn't imagine or fathom until you have obtained it. So it's one of the things that is really, really powerful. You feel like a very masculine man when you build a good body. And it's just some sort of confidence, going back to earlier, that is unspoken and it's silent, that you don't even need to vocalize, but it's always there with you. It's this internal sense of confidence that you're this man who achieved this thing, which a lot of people haven't achieved. It is more rare to have a six-pack than it is to be a millionaire. Isn't that crazy? So you're obtaining something that's very rare. It's this status thing that everyone can recognize and you carry it around with you all the time. It changes your presence. You have a different aura as a man. And this sixth one's pretty crazy actually, which is that when you are fit, it filters out a lot of the low value girls and attracts higher quality girls for all the reasons mentioned, through the confidence, through the discipline that they can see in your character traits, all the different aspects that go into it on top of attractiveness really filters out the low quality girls and only attracts in the high quality girls for you. This is one of the biggest differences that you'll notice, is just having a great physique. High quality girls will start talking to you. You will get approached by girls if you are that guy and you have a sick physique. Of course, natural, but if you put on as much natural muscle as you can hold and you have a very lean, muscular physique, girls will naturally just gravitate towards you, and they tend to be higher quality. It's not just going to be the low quality ones. So that is a really cool benefit of this as well. And lastly, Bodygame is actually a lifestyle signal to women. So every woman is going to place a bet on a man when they start to date him. They want to be with someone who's going to be successful and have an upward spiral. No one places bets on guys who are going downhill. So when you have Bodygame, it actually signals a lot of key things that women want. One of them is status, because your physique is one of your most powerful status symbols. Another is ambition. Another is that you're hardworking. Another is discipline, like mentioned before. And another is self-respect. These are all lifestyle signals to a woman that you're a great bet that they can place it on to have a good future, a good lifestyle. And if you're a younger guy, this is really important for attracting those higher quality girls, like we just mentioned before. So it all ties together, but the thing you've got to understand is it's actually not easy to build a really great natural physique. It takes a lot of hard work, because there's people who go to the gym, but they don't look any different. They still look terrible. So to truly achieve top level body game, that is what girls are looking for. They're looking for either someone who had the 1% genetics, because in the end of the day, that's attracted to them, or the guy who just fucking makes shit happen. He bends the universe to his will. If he didn't have great genetics like I didn't make too much muscle when I was younger. I fucking forced the universe to accept my version of reality by putting a ton of fucking energy into this until I got the results that I desired. And I've done this in many areas of my life, kind of going back to how that all ties into lifestyle and being a good bet. And once again, if you want to achieve the most aesthetic body possible, you need to have high testosterone. It's going to make you lose fat quicker, gain more muscle, and it's just going to make your life overall better. It's the male hormone that you need. Without it, life will not be the same. So for that reason, I made one of the craziest guides going into so much detail. You will be blown away when you see this. It's going to be completely for free. It's the first thing in the description below.